Hey guys, we're going to talk about a very underrated, not really well-known blade that's a very high value blade for the money. And that knife I'm talking about is the Kabar fin pocket folder. It's got a larger brother. They're both designed by Peter Janda. If you don't know who Peter Janda is, look him up online and you'll figure it out. He's an old, he's a military guy. I'll just sum it up as that. He knows his shit. And he came out with two different design of knives, and I've already reviewed this one here. This one here I got back when Amazon was doing those really good specials. D2 steel, really good special. I got it for, I think it was like $35. A lot of people bought those deals. I got some tape on here because while it's a very good blade, you know, it does have its rounded corners, but I thought it would be a little bit better, you know, with a grip, and it does fit a little bit better in the hand with some tennis racket tape on it. But anyway, we're not talking about this knife today. We're talking about its little brother, and that would be the fin folder. No, I'm going to keep this in the background just because it looks cool. This is the Kabar Peter Janda fin pocket folder. Now, there's a few different variations of this. There's one with a Tonto tip, and I believe there's another one with a different, like, it's kind of like a Tonto tip, but it's a little different than that. But this one here is the drop point, and this is an underrated knife. Give you some close-ups on it. As you can tell, I've sharpened it. I've also got a different point on there. I brought the point down a little bit more, kind of like a piercing point. Put a little edge up on top so it can pierce better. This is meant to be somewhat of a short, stubby tactical knife. It's fatter. It's not quite as long, but it's fatter. So in areas where you can't own a long knife because stupid laws, you know, they say, oh, well, you can't own a long knife because it could be more deadly than a shorter knife, which is BS. When you can't go longer, you go fatter. Why? Because if you ever need to pierce something, you have more real estate wider to be able to do more damage. Hence why I put a little sharpened tip on there to make this more of a piercer. I'm going to try to do my best here to get this lighting going. Lighting never comes up very good when I show black stuff on my camera. But it's got it's got 4-way reversible pocket clips on all 4 sides. It is a frame lock. And for a knife priced in this category, a knife that is priced in this range of $20 to $40, it's hard to find a good frame lock in that price range, especially with 4-position pocket clips. It's made out of AUS 8 steel, which is a serviceable steel. I actually prefer 8CR13 MOV. AUS 8 is is very similar to that, and it's got a nice little choil there. It's got some jimping up on top here. It hugs your hand pretty well. When you hold it like that, it comes in, and it's got a aluminum frame, or stainless steel frame, I'm sorry. It's got open pillar construction, so when it gets dirty, shit don't get locked in on the back spacer. It doesn't get built up on the back spacer. The lockup on this thing is solid. I mean, 100% solid. It doesn't, no wiggle play up and down, left or right. And as you can see, I've used this thing quite a bit, and I've sharpened it a couple times, and it's got a razor sharp edge on it. It holds an edge pretty well. Not real good. I mean, not like a S30V or a 154 CM steel, but it holds an edge pretty good. It's got a pretty thick pivot screw back here. And that I like that. If this is supposed to be a shorter, stubbier tactical knife, I guess you could say, and you want a thick pivot screw because you want to make sure it's not going to break off. The lockup on it is really good. Let's see if the camera can get in there. Locks up tight. It's centered about, just about where it needs to be. It don't have a over travel bar, Rick Hinder design type thing, but it's okay. It's pretty stout when it locks up. You have to grab the jimping right here on the lock bar and give it a fairly good push. It's pretty stout to close this blade up. I think this blade's pretty underrated for the price category that it's in. I like it a lot. It's a little heavy, so that might turn some people off. It's running about 5 ounces for a 2 3/4 inch blade. That is, let me pull out my ruler. The blade, yeah, see right there from tip to serviceable area, it's about 2 3/4, maybe a little bit more. Overall length's about 6.5 inches. I went ahead and picked that up, this blade up here, this folder, because I got this one for such a good deal. And they're not made in America, they're made in Taiwan. For you people who, well, I'm one of them. I prefer everything to be made in America, but, you know, it's, sometimes you just get a better price. A lot of times you get a better price. You know, it's just a hit or miss with quality. So, for you people who don't buy anything that's not made in America, I completely understand. But when you get a good deal, you get a good deal. It opens up nice. That thumb stud. Some people, from what I read, have a problem trying to get past this choil area. They have a hard time getting their thumb past that choil area right there. So when they open it up, it kind of like gets caught like that. I don't have any problem with that. I just flick it like a Spidey hole, and it opens up good for me. Fits decent in the hand. The handle's a little short, but so is the blade. But I think it's an underrated blade for the money because it's a frame lock, comes with decent steel. It's a pretty damn rugged knife. That's my bottom line. It's a pretty damn rugged knife for the money. I can see myself having to use this knife pretty hard. I haven't used it real hard, but I've used it, mildly hard, fairly hard, whatever you want to call it. But I just thought I'd make a video on it because I have it, and I've had it for a while, and I think it's just underrated. I don't think it's the perfect knife by no means, but I think it's a pretty good knife for the price range of $20 to $40. So you guys, give me your opinions too. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. See ya.